Alright, hello. So this is the build that has kind of ended up being the meta for pre-patch. So you're not taking Icy Propulsion or Thermal Void, and you're just running Icy Propulsion as a conduit. The downside of this is you're forced to reset Icy Veins in 25 seconds. But you still have AoE Icy Veins, so... Okay, that last one was definitely a little bit sketchy, so we're gonna have to work to reset my Icy Veins here. Can't shatter, unfortunately, because there's an Inspired Mob. Okay, we got Ice Veins back. Let's go. Yeah, probably can't Ice Veins, so I should have ruined here. Ah, had to blink out of that ground circle. Time anomaly, let's go. Doesn't really matter though, because I can't extend this since I'm not running Thermal Void. Okay, 30 stacks of Snowstorm. Snowstorm doesn't actually have an infinite duration, so hopefully this doesn't disappear before we get to this pack. And it did. Okay, lovely. Still kind of cold, fuck it. You do ideally... First Orb's very important, you definitely want to be hitting your enemies, unlike there for me. I keep not shattering, which is pretty bad, my Snowstorm. I wanted to edit this weak word to only appear when it's at high stacks, but my weak words was not cooperating yesterday, so... I probably should have pulled for him if I cared about my Icy Veins, but... Hidden Tech, Shadow Your Ice Nova, the CDR. Unpowered Ice Lance, rip. We're in Blizzard here, so my Snowstorm hopefully doesn't fall off. Okay. They're invising. Okay. Well, guess my Snowstorm doesn't matter at all then.
A tenet of your cartel. Power without wisdom leads to ruin.
Yeah, I mismanaged my Snowstorm very bad there.
You are unworthy to lay claim to these relics.
What the fuck? Really? I'm just tanking.
You desecrate these halls.
Yeah, I didn't realize we already lost it.
Fire will purge your transgressions. Temple guards, come to my aid.
I'll just be using Icy Veins and P2.
Burn, interlopers.
Don't have time to use it now, so. Just gonna save Rune as well.
Be purified.
Single target is definitely this build's weakness. Fuck.
Temple guards, come to my aid. End you all.
Celia's arrogance will be her downfall. A taxing journey. But our path remains true.
I hate it how the glow thing is bugged to not work in pre-patch.
Oh, you have a talent.
It's not even actually just in pre-patch, it doesn't work in
This was found among
beta
the
either.
ruins of the
Also I have
Manather.
Snowstorm, fuck me.
Yes?
Ye have an eye for treasure, but not enough smarts to stay away from it.
Apologies, Captain. Please direct your grievances towards my associates.
You lot meddled with the wrong buccaneer.
Doing a lot of unempowered ice lances recently.
Our captain is a dragon? Our captain is a dragon!
We're just gonna full channel this for ICV and CDR. Next pack does not have an Inspired, which is pretty good for Snowstorm. So I can actually shatter it.
A chest of gold to whoever brings me their tongue. Take no prisoners.
It's probably bad to overlap Rune of Powers, but I kind of wanted that CDR. That was also really bad combo.
Cannons, fire!
I should Lust, but it's on CD at the moment.
All hands on deck!
Yeah, I never talked about why I took Mastery, did I?
Cannoneers, blast them to pieces!
Took Mastery because with Hailstones it's your best stat, so. Which I have 2 of. 2 points in Hailstones, that is.
Time is on our side.
We've thrown out the big guns, Captain!
All hands on deck! Cannons, fire!
It's nice to get time and LA procs when your Icy Veins is on cooldown in single target, because it lets you proc Icy Propulsion.
Let us depart before the Coltirans ask
Yeah,
questions.
if I was actually using Snowstorm like in the first area, it probably would have been much better. These probably aren't. This is probably isn't the best setup you can run, but
You cannot
Yeah.
control this power. The artifact belongs in a museum.
Only the withered and dead belong in museums. Like your cartel.
I did not mean to press that.
Your cartel
That's
has
right.
dissolved into dust. I choose to lead mine to glory.
Ah, fuck, Snowstorm. I'm not close enough to melee range, I think, to actually use this, so I'll use it with my rune in a second.
I will unmake you. Guards, remove these pests. Oh, the stars are mine.
That's pretty bad. I MLP'd without a Blizzard or Frozen Orb out. Stacks them faster, or stacks it faster. Just Blizzard in here. Maybe I can stack Snowstorm for when the assassins come out, but they might not make it. I hope they do though. Please. No. It's been so long stacking Snowstorm. Had to use it there. I just unpowered Ice Lance too. Rip.
Is vast. Bow before cartel's soul. Oppose me and be extinguished. How dare you hinder me?
I shouldn't have done that. It's actually kind of important my Frozen Orb hits the mob.
The power of the first ones. Mine to control.
Here, Blizzard here. Stack my MLP a little faster.
The realms. I can feel them all. The tools of creation. At my command.
Fuck. Low haste.
The tools of creation. At my command. Bow before Cartel's soul. You are nothing. How dare you hinder me? The power of the first ones. Mine to control. My goddamn.
Alright. That wasn't too bad. It was only 16. I think I would have done a bit more damage in a higher key. So, and if I use Snowstorm well. But maybe I'll try and fix the weak core now. Yeah, goddamn. Deteriorated contract core put in some work. So just to talk a little bit about talent builds and stuff. I don't know, I mean, I had my pre-patch Frost Guide out 2 days ago, and I still suggest that if you aren't comfortable with this build where you can't extend Icy Veins at all, you're basically forced to always reset it in 25 seconds. This build's definitely stronger because you do get 2 points of Hailstones and Freezing Rain than the other build. But if you do want to run it, that's my pre-patch Frost Guide. And if you're doing it there, since it's inspiring, you can do something like this, potentially. You drop, yeah, okay. Yep. You can do something like this in pre-patch. Instead of running Freezing Rain, you can still grab Hailstones, or you can drop Hailstones for Freezing Rain. This is if you want to run the Dragonflight. Icy Propulsion. The talent and the conduit do not work with each other. The conduit does still work if you don't have this talented, and even though the tooltip says it's 0, it's bugged. And also, when you're doing non-Shadowlands Mythic Plus dungeons, when the key starts, you need to leave and re-enter for your conduits to actually work. So not Gambit or Streets, but every other dungeon. Important to mention, if you are going off the pre-patch guide for Wowhead, they're using Summon Water Elemental. From what I tested, it's not overtuned in single target. It does less damage than Lonely Winter adds to Ice Lance in single target. Likely the only reason they're using Summon Water Elemental is because the APL currently only supports Shattering Snowstorm with Freeze and not with any other spells. So that would be a decent gain in AoE. So just play Lonely Winter, and if you have 20% base haste, you're fine to just Shatter Cone of Cold reliably in Icy Veins if you just Ice Nova or Frost Nova right before pressing Snowstorm, which I did, hopefully a little bit. This key wasn't like that good, as you can see, low crit rate on it. I didn't use Cone of Cold very well. I definitely should have had more casts than this here, but yeah, kind of just bad, not used to it yet. So I'd recommend getting a weak aura for it. I'm still trying to figure out the kinks in my weak aura, which hopefully I can figure out today. But this is going to be my breakdown. Again, Icicles, Mastery is your best stat if you have 2 points in Hailstones. So that's why I went Mastery as a Shroud affix, especially because for Frost, Haste just overcaps you. You can start casting another GCD too early, and that's just no fun. So, yeah, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Thanks for watching.